Aquarius, welcome back to the channel. Monica Louv here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing a bonus timeless reading for you. I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future. If this does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. Aquarius, I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge, you have the Queen of Pentacles. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Emperor, okay? So for you, Aquarius, your biggest challenge here has a lot to do with the Queen of Pentacles. I feel with the Queen of Pentacles here, there's a very strong energy of abundance, okay? An offer coming in, possibly an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. We're going to see why the Queen of Pentacles is showing up and what you need to know about that in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the Seven of Wands, you have the Magician, you have the Knight of Swords. So I do feel for you in the recent past, there was definitely a lot of this distracting energy, okay? I'm getting a distracting energy. People wanting your attention, people wanting your time, and you in the past may have been very quick to jump on these things. You know, if somebody called you and said, hey, do you want to hang out? You would just kind of jump on it. Whereas a lot of you started to realize in the past that, you know, maybe it is time for me to set boundaries. Maybe I need to set boundaries when it comes to certain people or situations. I do feel like this was affecting you as a person. We're going to talk more about that when we clarify. Now, in the present moment, you have the Empress, you have the Star, and you have the Ten of Wands. So as you can see here, we have the Star in the present moment. There's definitely a very strong energy of you being in the present moment. You're very present here. And there's definitely a lot of healing, nurturing yourself, loving yourself. Self-care game is on point here in the present moment. And you are finally putting something that's been extremely difficult for you behind you. With Pluto now transiting your sign, it is going to eventually conjunct your sun, moon, or rising. So there's a huge transformation that's coming in. I think subconsciously, you know, this transition is coming in and is really connected to your future plans, your future goals, your self-care, your healing. We're going to talk more about that when we clarify. In the near future, you have the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Five of Pentacles, and you have the Temperance. Like I said, it's taken you a very long time, and a very long time is relative because a very long time may be different to me than what it means to you. But I do get a sense here a lot of time has passed, and I feel like a lot of time has passed here in the near future, which is connected to something that it looks like to me you're going to be letting go of. You're going to be choosing to abandon something or let it go, and I'm not sure what that is. But I feel very strongly for you, Aquarius, that the situation that you're letting go of, like I said, it's taken you a while to recognize this. I think it's something that you've recently recognized. I think you've known about this for quite some time, but now the energy is different. Everything feels different now. And there's something here in the near future that is truly a part of your destiny. I mean, this is something that nobody can stop this, right? It's a part of your fate here with the Wheel of Fortune. And I'm feeling goosebumps, you know, just thinking about this situation. So I really do strongly feel there's something here that it's like somebody here in the near future, and I feel like this is you, you're planning something, but you're planning on disconnecting from something, removing something. It's almost like you're cleaning house here in the near future. It's like, oh, I need to clean this, I need to clean that, I need to, you know, work through this to make room for what's actually meant for you. There's something here that's actually meant for you. And I feel like this situation in question is a part of your stability. It's part of you finally reaching that full potential that you've been wanting to reach for quite some time, especially after, a very painful ending, very painful ending. This is connected to something that you are leaving or you're disconnecting from because you believe that there's a bigger and better opportunity. For some of you, I just got a flash, like an epiphany for you. A lot of you are moving countries, or you've moved countries where you originally are from to a bigger and better, place where you're going to have better opportunities, a better home situation, a better job. It's like something here is finally transforming and changing for you. And yes, it's been really difficult. It's been very difficult for you to accept this change, but you also know it's something that you need to do. Okay, so let's get into your reading and let's do some clarification and let's see what's going on for you. Let's clarify your challenge. Okay, so your challenge, Queen of Pentacles. So like I mentioned, this could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus that you're dealing with. I do feel if this is not a person you're dealing with, this is simply you. Okay. Now, some of you in Vedic, even though I don't do Vedic, I do talk about it. My husband does Vedic. He's a Vedic astrologer. So I do talk about it, but I don't follow it. But some of you, are a Capricorn in Vedic. If you're a sun Aquarius in, Western astrology, which you are because you're watching this, then you're probably a Capricorn in Vedic. Western, you're Aquarius, and then in Vedic, you are Capricorn. Okay, so this could be you, and it looks like it is you because you're coming in here as the Queen of Swords. So that's a confirmation. Some of you have rising Capricorn. You could have a stellium in Capricorn, or you could just simply have very strong earth qualities, like a north node in Taurus or a north node in Virgo. So I do strongly feel here, Aquarius, there's a lot of pain. There's a lot of unresolved trauma that is connected to your challenge. And I think with the shift that has recently happened for you, it's really brought you to this place of becoming more conscious, more aware of you. There's a very strong focus here on self. It's like, I'm focusing on me. I'm focusing on myself. I'm focusing on searching and looking for my abundance within. This is super personal. So your challenge here is not to feel bad, not to feel like you can't get out of this rut. It's almost like, I'm sad, I'm upset, I'm in pain. I don't know how I can get over this. I don't know how I'm going to make things better. I feel alone. But in reality, this is not the end. This is actually the beginning, even though it feels like the end. A lot of you are saying it feels like the end, Monica. It feels like something here. I just can't seem to get over the situation. So this is about honoring and accepting the pain that you're in right now. And looking at it and analyzing it and seeing it for what it is, but not just looking at it from a surface base, but rather looking at it from a wise place. And that's what the judgment is about. It's about resurrecting. Even though we feel tired, even though we feel pain, even though we feel trauma, there's something to learn from that pain and trauma to make us stronger. And this is what the Queen of Pentacles does. And I don't think a lot of people talk about this because the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who makes something from nothing. She literally makes something from nothing. She is naturally abundant, but the Queen of Pentacles didn't become abundant just like that. She took something which is connected to nature, because as you can see with the Queen of Pentacles, we're just going to take a look here. She's on a stone. She's on like a stone chair, right? And there is, you know, the goat energy here, which is connected to Capricorn. There's a bunny here as well, you know, so there's something here that the pain that you're feeling that's been very challenging for you to get over, there's something that you can make out of this pain. And that's what Spirit is saying to you. Spirit is saying, can you find a way, Aquarius, to make this pain valuable instead of looking at it as a loss? Because many of you are looking at it as, why did this happen to me? I don't know why this happened to me. I'm the victim. I shouldn't have to go through this. You know, all these woes, right? When in reality, you're becoming somebody who is creating value within yourself. Okay. And this is where the epiphany comes in with the Judgment. It's going to be a big challenge for you because a lot of you don't see that. You know, a lot of you are looking at the situation, Three of Swords. I'm in pain. I'm hurt. You know, when someone's hurt and they're like screaming, I'm hurt, I'm in pain, I'm pissed off, but they're not really looking at why that pain happened to ultimately elevate them to bring them to the next level. And that's going to be a big part of your challenge. Okay, now let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify all three cards. By the way, I didn't mention, but your challenge, the other message that you may need to hear, that you need to be patient with yourself. There's something here about you being too hard on yourself when in reality you're going through something and you need to allow yourself to go through that, but you need to give yourself time. Okay, so that could be another important message that you may need to hear. Let's clarify the past. Okay, so in the recent past, we're going to start off with the Seven of Wands here, okay? The Seven of Wands is an interesting card because it's a card of somebody who's trying to persevere, you know, all the conflicts, all the distractions. I feel like there was a lot of distractions here in the past. I do get a sense that many of you were involved in a relationship here where you were extremely generous with someone, okay? Extremely generous. There's a very strong energy here of generosity, giving, almost a charity-like energy. And at one point you may have felt like, yeah, this, you know, relationship is one that I can move forward in. It's one that I see myself being successful in. One of the things that I feel here, you know, with the Chariot, you did end up moving forward with this person, but there was a celebration at some point. You know, you're really happy. It's like, we accomplished this. We did this together. It's amazing. It's great. But something here was out of balance in the past. And I think what you started to realize, especially recently with the shift of Pluto in your sign, you started to realize that, you know, I have to pull my energy back here a little bit. I need to set boundaries here. I do get a sense that you made a very abrupt decision here in the past connected to somebody that you were dealing with. I'm getting a water sign like a Pisces, maybe a Taurus. And it's almost like you bolted towards this person with your thoughts, your ideas. And there's something here this person was doing that you didn't like. Perhaps this person wasn't holding their end of the bargain up here in the past. They weren't really making an effort here in the past. And what this actually led to for you, Aquarius, you know, with the Knight of Swords, because you are the Knight of Swords energy, it led to you coming to this realization, you know, with the Five of Pentacles, which is also showing up in the near future. So definitely the past is connected to the future. There's something here. Okay. And really there is no past or future. It's just what's happening now. But I feel like in the past for you, it's almost like somebody here started something with you. There was a lot of potential, but it just simply wasn't enough. Someone here just simply wasn't doing or giving enough to the situation. Some of you were dealing with someone who was super elusive in the past. They just weren't consistent with you. Could have been a fire sign, a Pisces, a water sign Pisces, a fire sign Leo. I'm getting a Sagittarius here. It's almost like you took your power back in the past. You were giving way too much to a situation that just wasn't giving to you, or wasn't giving you the equivalent of what you felt like you deserved. And I think the more you gave to the situation and the more it hurt you and caused you pain, the more you were trying to make sense of it. It's like, why is this happening? I'm being a nice person. I don't have to do this for this person. I don't have to go out of my way and help them. I don't have to be charitable to this person, but you did. You were nice to them. You went out of your way to help this person, but this person in reality had a problem helping themselves, let alone helping you. So it's almost like, you went through this situation to realize your value. And I feel like that's where you're at right now, where you're saying, I don't really want to be in situations that are difficult, that are not helping me grow or helping me heal, my present trauma, because there is trauma here. You are in trauma. And it could very well be because of the situation that you went through in the past. Now, in the present moment, there's a lot of nurturing. There's a lot of patience. There's a lot of feminine energy. It's like, oh, I'm finally getting back to nurturing myself. The Empress and the Star. You're one of the signs, I would say, especially, at the start of 2024, you're one of the signs that, you're really focused on yourself. Like, there's a strong emphasis here of, I want to take my baths. I want to do my self-care. I want to scrub my feet. I want to, get the scrubber for my back. Like, you're really focusing on yourself right now. And I feel like this focus is really taking you to this place of pushing out everything that is not meant for you, everything that has been holding you back, everything that's been weighing you down, because I feel like there is something in the present moment that you're now identifying that has been weighing you down for really quite some time now. So let's clarify and let's see what other messages you need to know when it comes to this situation. Okay, so in the present moment, we're going to start off with the Ten of Wands. So in the present moment with the Ten of Wands, like I said, you're clearing out a lot of the dust, the cobwebs of the things that have been really weighing you down. I'm getting a strong energy here of like a dead weight. Okay, there's the Tower and the Nine of Swords. You in the present moment are making a decision about your future. Okay, it's a very big decision because it's been worrying you. It's been causing you pain. It could be a relationship that you're involved in, Aquarius, that's just simply, it's not stable. It could be an environment that you're in. It's like you don't want to be in this situation anymore. You want to reach your full potential. And even though this is going to require you to step outside of your comfort zone, I really strongly feel that once you do step outside of your comfort zone, this worry, this fear, this pain, this trauma, this dead weight is finally going to be removed. It has been a process for you. For many of you, it's a relationship. Some of you are at a distance from a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Sagittarius is really strong here. I'm getting an Aquarius here. You could be dealing with a rising Aquarius. I'm also getting a Pisces, okay? There's a very strong connection that you have with someone in the present moment, but you also don't want this relationship to be a burden. You don't want it to cause issues for you. So in the present moment, the message here is to be patient with yourself. Like I said originally, when I was talking about your challenge, really to just be patient with yourself and allow something here to flow the way it needs to. The more you set boundaries and the more you focus on yourself, which is what I feel like you're doing now, that means nurturing and loving yourself, the more this situation is going to become clear. Because whatever you're going through right now, this is confirmation for you. Whatever you're going through now, it is a part of your destiny. This is something you need to go through. As hard as it may be, as difficult as it may be, this is what's going to take you to the next level. And if you give up now or you try to over control the situation, then the universe can't bring you what you truly deserve, want, and need. So this is about you doing what's in your control and in your power to remove the dead weight energy. and focus on bringing balance back to yourself. Okay? Because this is what I feel is super important for you right now, regardless of if you're in a relationship or if you're not in a relationship. This is about self-care. You know, if you don't put yourself first, then it doesn't matter what relationship is available to you or what opportunities available to you, unless you recognize what needs to be eliminated to actually make room what's meant for you. Okay. Now, in the near future, like I said, something that is a part of your destiny, it's coming in. The Wheel of Fortune, it's coming in for you, but there's something possibly here that you may need to let go of, and it may take you some time to let go of this situation. I think, you know, after watching this, you're very well aware of what this dead weight is, quote unquote. I don't know, comment and let me know, because I keep hearing dead weight. There's like a dead weight. It's a relationship, person, place, thing, job, I don't know. But it is actually, in my opinion, blocking your true abundance. It's blocking your destiny. It's blocking what's actually meant for you. And that's why it's getting more intense as the days go on. Okay. So let's clarify the near future for you. Yeah, so Five of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. I felt very compelled to show you the Five of Swords. I haven't really been showing you what's at the bottom of the deck because I haven't really been feeling like I need to, but for this one, I feel like I needed to. Five of Swords is definitely, you know, an energy of power struggles. You know, it's a power struggle energy. So, you know, Temperance here in the near future is clarified by... You have a couple of cards that fell here. You have the, let's see what you have here. So you have the Temperance, which is, again, this energy of taking your time, right? It's going to take you time to get over something here. It's going to take time for you to be happy and satisfied again. But I think one of the things you're being called to do here in the near future that you will end up doing is speaking your truth and saying what it is that you need and want. And this has a lot to do with removing, again, that dead weight energy. I see a new beginning coming in for you with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is somebody you left or you abandoned or you disconnected from. But I feel when this person comes back around to you, they're coming back to you complete. They're coming back to you making more of an effort because you've actually shown this person that you truly deserve respect. Sometimes you need to eliminate yourself or remove yourself for people to recognize your value and worth. And that's what a lot of you, I feel, will be doing. Now, when you start to focus on yourself, which again, like I said, a lot of you have, love is not super important for you right now, but it will become important because somebody here is interested in you. I feel like when this person does offer you love, you're not going to be interested. It doesn't matter if it's a new person or a past person. You're not interested because you have a goal. There's something here about you having a goal. The goal is to be recognized for something that you're really great at. It's something that you're passionate about. It's something that you love doing. And actually, this situation that you're pursuing is going to bring you the stability that you seek instead of you seeking the stability through somebody else. Because many of you may have needed to end a relationship and something that you were connected to, again, that dead weight energy needed to come to an end for you to actually realize and recognize your true full potential. And that's what I feel like is happening for you in the near future. Okay, so let's get some advice. What's the advice for you? The advice for you, Aquarius, it's actually really interesting advice. There's somebody here who really loves you. A water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, maybe a Gemini, sun, moon, or rising. This has a lot to do with what you truly love, what actually comes into your life naturally, and it's something from your past. Now, again, I'm just gonna reiterate this because some of you are new subscribers. If you haven't been here for, years, like my other viewers, for many of you, I really strongly get that you're in love with something. It doesn't have to be a physical person. It could be. Some of you want to find your soulmate. Some of you want to find what you're emotionally passionate about. Some of you want to focus on, your goals and the things that you want to achieve. Whatever it is, there's something that you're in love with. There's something that you started doing in the past that you just really loved, okay? And that's starting to come back. And whatever this thing is that you forgot about or you stopped focusing on, it is going to come back around. And your biggest piece of advice is not to forget your first love, not to forget the first thing that you fell in love with that you enjoyed doing, because when it does come back around, you're going to be actually ready to pursue it and have it in your life. Because I do strongly feel this reading is very much connected to something here that you were really, passionate about, that you love, that you were emotionally connected to in the past. You maybe forgot about this situation. It motivated you in some way, shape, or form, and you forgot about it. And this is actually connected to your healing. So when you focus on this thing that you really love by actually pursuing it in some way, shape, or form, and you know this because this is personal, by the way. This reading is very personal. It's not like like a relationship reading like I usually do. It's a very personal message. And it's saying, do not forget your first love. I don't know who this first love is. It could be a person, place, or thing. It could be just simply something that you love doing, but it's going to help you to get over this trauma that you've been facing. And it's going to move you closer and closer to your destiny and what is actually your fate and what is actually meant for you. Okay. So this is what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope this reading helped. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.